Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I really appreciate all you tuning in, watching, and today I want to talk about the possibility of putting this manual transmission into that Nova. Alright guys, so as you found out last video, this Nova's got a turbo 350 trans in it, which is great. It really runs well, but there's nothing like having a manual transmission in your car, especially when you're driving a muscle car like this one. Problem is finding one and then doing the actual conversion, because it's not exactly as cheap as some people make it out to sound. Sometimes it is, but you gotta know people. I happen to know somebody at work that was literally giving away a world-class T5 trans out of an 88 to 95 Camaro Firebird and said, do you want to try to put it in a Nova? So, hell yeah, I want to take it. I want to try to put it in a Nova. You're giving me a free transmission. The only problem with this is I called multiple transmission shops the second I got my hands on it and said, hey, here's the motor I'm putting in the car. Can you build this transmission up enough to be able to handle it? And pretty much they all laughed at me. There's no way that you can build this generation T5 to handle anything more than stock, basically. So if you have a couple bolt-ons and you want to cruise around town, then this will work. But I'm going to be putting out more power than this thing can handle, even if it were rebuilt. So that's a bit of a disappointment. I still would like to do a manual swap. If I can get my hands on a T56 at a decent price, that would be absolutely ideal. I mean, having a 6-speed transmission in a classic car like this would be a freaking dream for me anyway, but that's all going to depend on budget and if I can find the parts at a reasonable enough price. The only thing that's a little scary on my end is having to cut that transmission tunnel, because one, I don't know how to weld. I can't do that, so hopefully Matt can do it. You remember Matt, we ran into him in the last video. Speaking of which, since I can't use this transmission, I'm going to actually give it to him and he's going to put it in his C10. The C10 he's got now actually has a 3-speed manual with 410 gears in the back, so he's tapped out at about 45 miles an hour. And when I told him I was going to give him this to put in there, he got really stoked about having 2 more gears in this truck. So we're going to put it in there because he's not going to be drag racing it. It's going to be a straight cruiser. He's going to tow a little bit with it. As a matter of fact, he's going to be towing this with it a couple times. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do with it. Leave me some comments, guys, because if I don't do the T56 swap, my next option is going to be a 700 R4. But you know, that's only because it's easier. It's easier and cheaper. So I mean, I've gotten quotes to do a whole 700 R4 swap for $2,000. That includes the converter and a custom drive shaft. So what would you guys do? You guys just save your money, do a T56 swap and just slowly gather the parts, or just do it all in one shot and just get the 700 R4? Let me know. But right now it is hot in this garage and I am hungry, so I'm going to cut out of here, go get something to eat. Catch the next video. Thanks for watching.